Welcome back to Fallout 76. We're going to pick up where we left off, which is we need to go find Crane's treasure. Let's see where that's taking us to. It is taking us over to this... Oh, the galley mine, that's right. I just noticed I am, like, super thirsty and hungry, so I'm going to see if I have anything that I can either make or eat while I'm here. Just so we can get our sustenance up here. Let's see, it looks like we can make some corn soup, which is going to satisfy a bit of both. I only got one corn. Okay. And then... Let's see, what else can we do here? That's about it looks like. Let me see what we have in the inventory. Okay, is there a way to... Whoops, I may do that. Okay, let's see. Food and drink. Alright, corn soup. Helped out a little bit. Hey, Devillian, how you doing? Good evening. I had a pretty good day. Did some shopping today. Just trying to wind down. Oh, you got out shooting, man. Nice. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Alright, that gets our water up, and I just need food. Man, I have, like, no food. We need to make some food. Yeah, I thought you were saying you were gonna work today, but... At least you got the day off. Hey, Water, how you doing? Is Fallout 1 done? Fallout 1 is not done. So we are, today, on Fridays, I like to try to just do Fallout 76. So, trying to stick with that for the week. Okay, we got, let's see, we got some food we can take here. So let's go ahead and take that. Cajun rice and beans. Let's see, what else do we got? We got some Salisbury steak we can take. Alright, maybe hopefully that'll be good. Let's check this out really fast. Food and drink. Let's go ahead and eat. And Cajun rice and beans. And some steak. Alright, now we're good. Okay, our inventory is looking pretty decent. 105 out of 210. Let me see if I can reduce it just a bit more before we head on out. Okay, we're at 104. Let's see. Okay, we got a few weapons here that I might not need. Let me see. We got a marksman hunting rifle, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap this short hunting rifle. And, yeah, let me just scrap that really quick. So let's see, weapons, short hunting rifle we don't need, so we'll scrap. And we also learned how to make a bruising stock out of that one. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. Armor. Oh, we got a few things here that we can wear, actually. So let me do this really quick. Let's see here. Armor. So the metal chest piece. Let's see, how's my chest piece doing? It gives us 4. This gives us 20. We'll go ahead and put that on. And this gives us 5 and 11, so that's a little bit better. The thing is this thing's almost... Both of those are pretty bad, so I'm going to see if we can repair. I don't know if we have the amount of stuff that we used to repair or not, but let's see if we can. So it was the metal chest piece. Let's see, how do we inspect repair? Okay, workbench repair, so we need cloth, steel, adhesive, and screw. I think we can do it. We can. And what was it, the sturdy leg? Let's see if we can repair that as well. Inspect... Workbench repair. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and scrap the other pieces that we have too. Just do it right here. Scrap items. Armor. So I'm going to scrap this. I'm going to scrap this. Okay, so now we're down to 92. Weight. And we also unlock some items. I think we have a quest to... Let me see here. Oh no, because I already did them, I think. Okay, alright. I think we're good to go ahead and head on out. So we're going to head this direction here. We're just going to follow the road, and we're going to go to the back exit of Galley Mine. So I'm just going to kind of follow the road until I get to about this area here. What I want to do really quick is see if we can join a casual team. Let's see, do we want to join... Well, let's see if we can hop into this team right here. Okay. That way we can get some bonus perks here. Let's see, we got a 1300, a level 1000, a level 479. Hopefully I'm not crashing their party. And then we got, oh, forgot that that had that on there. What's the other weapon that we have here? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. This will be good for some long distance stuff for now. I'm normally not used to using scopes, but we'll keep it on there. Devillion, what you been playing lately, man? What is that? What is that? A fire cap? Oh, okay. Guess we'll go ahead and take it. Let's see, water. You said that I need fix it to double the armor piece's lifespan. Ah. Yeah, I think I remember which perk you're talking about. Basically, you can double the durability of it. Got the Nuka girl up there. Okay. Should be getting close to where we're saying. What does it say? Danger, abandoned mine, keep out. Private property, no trespassing. Okay. This should be the front entrance, actually. I'm gonna go in the back entrance. What is that? A firefly? I didn't realize a firefly was like deadly. I'm gonna follow these set it. Oh shit. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay. Kill an enemy in the forest region. Okay. Whoops. I keep wanting to hit the circle button to back out, but it always brings up the Pitt boy, and I'm not really too sure if there's like a good, like how there's a way to back out from a corpse. I think you just gotta like look away or something. It says we're still cautioned, but I didn't see anything else over there, so I think we're good. We'll be on the lookout though. I see a let's see, I see a marker on the compass down there. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's the not that one, but there's whatever that is right there. I wonder if that's a responders emergency signal found. I'm gonna listen to that really quick. I just want to see what it says.
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport base. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
Okay. All help to the Morgantown Airport. The Scorched are coming. They need all the help they can get. Make sure I don't run into any enemies out here. I think coming in the back way might be a bit more safer, hopefully. Alright. Bag of fertilizer. Let's go ahead and go in. It's the inner solo. That's a big skeleton, whatever left that behind. Alright. So, who knows how... Oh, boy. He sees me, doesn't he? Okay. Got two of them so far. Looks like there's another one out there. Oh. Where you at? Where you at? Oh! And we leveled up. Very nice. Okay, we're level 11 already. What else do we have in here we gotta deal with? Hello? Let's see. Oh. I heard a gunshot. Okay. Something's up here. Definitely wasn't me doing this shooting. Uh-oh. It's got to be scorched. Oh yeah, I can hear him. Frustrated groan. Okay, let's see how many more we got in here to have to take out. Let's turn the light off. Okay, I see a guy up there. See if I can get a good... Oh. Okay. Where? Oh, there we go. Come on now. It's a bad spot to be in. I don't know how many dudes are around here. Oh, shoot. What was the key code? I can't remember. Holy moly, just die already. Jeez. Hey, Cheech, how you doing? Happy 4th yourself. Hopefully you're having a great day, good day. Okay, let's see. How many more guys do we got in here? I think that was it. All right. Okay, for the life of me, I don't know if they gave me the code, but I cannot remember it if that was the case. Shit. Aha, hold on a second. Supply cage code. 071990. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and pump this in. 071990. Let's see. 071990. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. I just don't want anybody sneaking up on me while I'm in here. Okay, we should have gotten a key card, I imagine. Yes, indeed, we did. All right. Well, well, well. What do we have in here? Robo Auto Cache number 1. Help your team leader join in the team. What the hell is this? Okay. All right, so we're inside the Robo Cache, and we're going to see what kind of treasure Crane left behind. Okay, let's see. What do we got in here? Robco staff only. Your presence has been logged by Robco security. Metal door has been barred. Okay, that must be maybe the secret to get shortcut to get back out. I imagine we're going to encounter robots in here. Okay, I'm already cautioned. God, I hope it's not any type of Assaultron or something like that. I can't imagine they would have put a Assaultron like this early in the game, but you never know. Okay, let's see. What do we got in here? Rad roaches. Something moving around. Ants. Ah, shoot, man. Had to be ants, didn't it? Okay. You know, the ants, what was it, in Fallout 3? The fire ants? Those things were terrifying, man. They were hard. They were hard as nails to kill. Let's see, so where there's one, there's got to be more. Holy moly, what is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit. Where are they at? Yeah, it was a brood mother. Alright. Radaway diluted. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. A human jaw. Okay. Here we go. Did this just loop me back around? Oh, no. This is where we need to be. Let's see, we got printer. What do we got in here that we can read? Oh, well, look at all the mentats. I don't ever really take chems, but they're really good to be able to sell. once we get access to kind of like a vendor. I used to go to like White Springs. Oh, what is this? A cash control room key. Okay. We got a Robco registration terminal. I'll probably see what's on there. Okay. I don't really think I see anything else here, so we can open up the door here. Can we? Indeed we can. Let me check out and see what's on this terminal really fast. Okay, so we need to crack this one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do it. Clues. Yeah, first try. George, how's this shutting down the AutoCache project? Please wipe this before they seal the place up. I hope you're happy. Let's see. Register Pip-Boy device. Initializing
Pip-Boy
sensors.
Detected. Registration complete.
Okay.
Countermeasures disabled. You may now present Pip-Boy at access point.
Oh, very nice. Okay, let's do the tour guide walkthrough. George, they're moving up the first tour. I know you said it would take 6 months, but we got 2 weeks. And here are my notes for the tour that I left in the cache for priority fixes and clean them all up before the guests arrive. Get it done. K.A. Number 1. Prior to customer arrival, register your Pip-Boy with the terminal using selection on the previous screen. Do this first. It's the only way to shut off the security, and legal will skin us if we turn in more injury forms, and that's more, and then that's more injury forms. Okay. Approach the customer with a friendly but firm handshake. Lead the customer to the entrance and run through the included Robco AutoCache introduction script. Position yourself inside the scan ring in front of the cache entrance, and then present registered Pip-Boy towards the patented Robco Easy Access Eye. Just have them stand still inside the ring. It's not rocket science. K. Proceed inside the cache. Run them through the included AutoCache tour script. Proceed to the Robco Mega Dispenser and give the customer a dispenser token and request that they deposit it in the slot of their choice. We've only got 1 token. Left it on the podium in the showroom. Do not lose it. Okay. Escort the customer out with their very own keepsake while reciting the Robco Cache customizability script. House will take any reason to shutter us and wants the resources for something personal, and this tour needs a sparkle. George left some sparkle under the desk. Do not mess it up. File removed. The intro script, the tour script, and the customized script. Well, apparently we can't read those. What a shame. Welcome message here. Okay. Alright, well, we registered our Pip-Boy, so I think we don't have to worry about some stuff. What does this say here? 3 easy steps to access the Robco AutoCache. Step 1, register your Pip-Boy at the nearest system terminal. Step 2, step inside the AutoCache scanner's detection radius. And Step 3, raise your registered Pip-Boy towards the AutoCache sensor. What is this? A repository as smart as you. The insert final name. Any dolt can build a vault. You want a repository as smart as you? Robco's patented technology grants you access to your personal insert final name at a whim. Let your Robco Pip-Boy 2000 be your key and access anytime. Order yours today, coming soon. I could take that. Okay. Let's see, was there anything else that we need to get? Doesn't look like it. Okay, alright, well here we go. AutoCache it is. Make sure I don't got any type of security that's going to try to suicide me in here. What are you? Mr. Ant. Take that. Alright, what do we got over here? Hold on a second. This is where I came from. Okay. I don't know if they had done this before, but I just noticed this. So you see how this quest objective is actually popping up as a diamond, and my actual first quest that I'm working on is popping up as a square. For some reason, I remember them all being squares, and I would have to like turn certain ones off because it was sometimes a bit confusing, especially when you went inside as to like which ones, you know, you needed to go to. But now looks like they may have changed it to a diamond or not, but that could be a delineation between a side quest versus like a main quest. So I don't know, I'll have to look and see how that is. Nonetheless, onward we go. Okay, it looks like there was a lot of drinking in here, wasn't there? Holy moly. They had a party. Okay, so here is the ring. Find a way to open the cash door.
Valid Pip-Boy detected. Access granted. Welcome, prospective Robco customer.
And look at that. We're in. That is a heavy-ass door. So there should be nobody in here. Hopefully. Refreshments on demand. Waste handling. What is this? Add luxury here. George. The spot needs to catch the eye as soon as they walk in. Crystal. Cigars. Holotape players. Get creative. It says vodka, cream, juice. Okay. So, waste handling. Desk fan. Is there a note over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Oh. Did I hear something? I thought I heard something. I did hear something. Oh, boy. Got him. Robco at your service. Imagine your memories here. Okay, the final name. Imagine all your most precious memories here. Accessible at any time that you like without the need for unscrupulous human guards. Order yours today. I guess you put it inside of a machine. Let me take that oil can. Those are always... The oil is always useful. Let's see. What the ant have on it? Nothing really. Okay. But we'll take some of this stuff right here. Oh, that reminds me. Shit. We can level up, actually. Level up. Alright, what do we want to pick a perk inside? Man, we got a lot of agility. Let's see. Perception's pretty good so far. These are our available perks that we have right now. It doesn't look like... This, let's see, perception might be good, but... Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Let's see what's in the intelligence. Explosives do more damage, stimpaks restore more HP, guns break 20% slower. Gunsmith probably would be helpful. So would hacker. Pipes, let's see, melee weapons break 40% slower, Rataway removes... Okay, I'm thinking gunsmith, because that's just going to be less repairing that I have to do over time. At least for now, that might be good. Okay, let's go ahead and, let's see, let's go ahead and grab this. Alright. Hell yeah. So now we can put that under intelligence, which if we go here, we go down and put that in. Bam. And just like that, our weapons are now last longer. Oh my god, look at all this money. Okay, I click all this. We're taking it all. Let's go ahead and drink this water. Look at that. Brought us right back up. Okay, let's see. Robco stock shares 1,000. This page could be a company stock. $1 million. The crown jewels. Whatever matters to you matters to us. All final name come pre-equipped with the patented Easy Access Eye and capable of recognizing any registered Pip-Boy device, and able to unlock and access to your valuables in a jiffy. All the stuff that they're trying to sell them on. Let me drink some more water. Let's see, tube flange. Is there anything up here that we need? Oh, there's some ammo right there. Grab that. Okay. Relievable HVAC. Oh, okay. And that's the exit right there. We haven't... Okay, let's see. We haven't finished this just yet. So before we go out the exit, let's go back over this way, because I think we need to go in this door. Metal door. Right. got in here? Oh, I think I remember this, actually. Let me look at this really quick. What does this say? Let me get up here. Okay, so it says... Mega dispenser test token. Take. Can we speak in the microphone? We cannot. Okay, so now we can get a weapon out of here. So, interesting. Okay, so let me look at my weapons really quick. Oh, what do we have? So we have a level 5 pump action shotgun. Let's see, we got a level 5 laser pistol. We got a level 10 marksman hunting rifle. So this is actually pretty good. It's a 308 base right here. I think, I don't necessarily know if I want one of those. My pistol, on the other hand, is a level 1. So we could probably do a bit better with something like that. And I got actually, if I wanted something melee, like this does pretty good. Look at that shit, does like 37 damage. You know, compared to the 15. How is this? How fast is the attack on this? Not pretty bad. It's, you know, it's pretty decent. So, and we got our combat knife. Let's see, that does 25. So yeah, I'm thinking we get a pistol of some sort if we can. So this is melee, two-handed melee, unarmed pistol. So we got rifle, shotgun, and energy weapon. So let's go ahead and look for a pistol and see what it gives us here. Okay, inserting your token in the slot will issue you a pistol. Do you wish to do it? I think so. I think that's going to help us out, hopefully for the interim. So let's go ahead and insert token. I got a 44 pistol. It probably wasn't what I was looking for, but, you know. Alright, let's look at this really quick. I did forget that it was going to be a legendary that it would give us, so... But it does a lot of damage, so 2 shots. It's a 2-shot, too. So plus 1 projectiles, plus 75% damage. But it has 6 shots in it, though, so I'm gonna have to start using this to be able to get some more ammo. Because how much ammo do we got from here? We got 15. That's it. So we'll keep this on us and try to see if we can get some more ammo. The nice thing about how Fallout 76 works is, like, it kind of feeds you the ammo of the weapon you're using. Damn, I almost kind of wonder if I should have got a rifle. And unfortunately, you cannot save scum this. It like saves in real time, so whatever you get's whatever you get. I thought it was just gonna give us like a generic weapon. Oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. What's it say here? Order yours today. Like what you see? Then order your fully customizable blank today. All sale inquiry can be placed with sales specialist, and financing is available. Make the future yours with Robco. Right. Was there anything else here that we could grab that we should? Let's see. Toothbrush, a cigarette carton. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. This door cannot be opened. Why, yes it can. Alright, this is the barred door. Let's see what we got. So Proctor Watch and cutting fluid. And what do we have over here? Okay. Ooh, buff out. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and activate that latch bar. Activate the... activate! Let's see, activate latch bar. Is there a button that I need to push? Is there something I am missing? Why? Why are you not letting me open you up? And I do not want to log out to log back in because I'm actually in a pretty decent group. You know, I got 4 people and I'm... Okay. That is surprising. Alright, well, you know what? We'll just run around really quick. It didn't take too long to get over here. Oh, shit! Freaking rad roach? Fresh food, my ass. Ain't fresh. Okay, what is this right here? Add food here. George. We're working with the preserved stoops here, so it needs to be stacked meticulously. Think window display at Gray and Gould's. The food's cheap and get as much as we can afford and then build from there. Cheap food. Dollar menu stuff. That's what we're talking about here. Alright, let's get out of here. Personal security. Oh, what do we got this? Oh, snub nose 44, 10 mil, and let's see what's add weapons here. Weapon selection, nothing too fancy. Protester scarers. Damn, I need some 44 ammo. And pronto, not 10 mil anymore. Oh, we got something here. Add crates. Fill this area with the fanciest crates we can afford. Something that looks like a Hornwright store would with their jewels in it. Should scream, I have enough money and I need to hide it from my employees. Okay. Guyan, you asked, did I shoot the lock? No, I am not that smart, man. Treasury bonds. Like your investments safe, then secure your future with the Blank system. Built to order, each is the perfect balance of security, convenience, and frugality. Access any time of day with night without meddlesome and high maintenance human guards. Let's see, data storage. Treasury bonds, is this the same thing? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see what else do we have over here. Let me go try to shoot that door like you recommended. That may help it out. What's this? What is this? Stim pack. We need more of those. Okay, so let's see, where were we at? Okay, let me go try to shoot the door. I'm gonna do it with this though. Okay, hold on a sec. Nope. I think it's just bugged, man, because there's not a button that I can push. So I think it's just I think it's just bugged. Door, this cannot be opened. I mean, it should be able to, but it won't. So oops, let me yeah, I imagine, you know, it's a similar engine to Fallout 4, you know, so I mean, shit happens. Need more 44 rounds. So we just got to work our way back out this way. Not a problem. Should be able to go... Oh, wait. So that was the door right there, so it wasn't really... It was just a minor inconvenience, you know? How you doing tonight, Kyan, by the way? Okay, let's see. So we're in the mine right now. We're gonna go ahead and head out of the mine. Speak to Duchess. We're gonna have to walk all the way back over to Duchess and figure out what she wants. Axolotl dealer? Man, axolotls. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. Okay, I gotta figure out how the hell to get out of here. I think it was this way. Hey, Jay Davenport, how you doing? Good evening. I'm doing pretty good today, Kyan, thanks. Had a busy day, a lot of errands, some shopping and stuff, and then now we're just back chilling. Just wanted to stream for a bit. Okay. I'm hoping I can get some more ammo for this soon, because this is going to be a good weapon to use for a bit, considering it's a 2-shot. I'm glad that we got a pistol, but I'm also kind of kicking myself thinking maybe I should have got a hunting rifle, because I forgot. I didn't think I was going to get a legendary out of it, you know? And we can't save scum this too, so we're just kind of stuck with what we got. All right. Holy shit, we didn't kill it? Davenport, you just got done with some work? Nice, man. Hopefully you're gonna have a good evening. Let's see. Well, I was hoping that guy would have some ammo. Alright, we're down to 12 shots with our weapon here. So... Okay. Man, I can really hear the fireworks going on outside. What is this? A responder courier? Casualty report, Flatwoods. Casualty report, Flatwoods. 2093, May 22nd, 2093. Pearl Songer, 78, animal attack. November 17th. Jessica Southall, animal attack. 94, no casualties reported. It's been a good year. 95, got July 5th. Wilbur Thorntonberg, animal attack. Emily Weatherhill, animal attack. August 8th. Wendy Burkhardt, animal attack. Barbara, animal attack. So they're all animal attacks. December 25th. Man, can you imagine on Christmas? Hey, it's Christmas. Animal attack. Ya done. February 22nd. Animal attack. Did that give me a quest? It did not. Okay, I thought maybe it might, you know, but it's always kind of neat when you stumble, like, especially like the little quests that you stumble across, like something like, you know, very inconspicuous like this. You found like this random courier, and then it's like, oh, like it puts you on like a little mini quest, you know? Like the bottle ones in Fallout. What the fuck? What is this?
Please, I require urgent assistance.
Mr. Bandit? This isn't gonna go well.
Executing holdup procedure. Drop everything you got, friend. Nice and easy. This is a stick-up.
Dude, he's gonna rob me?
Mandate. Just empty your pockets and no one gets hurt today.
I don't think so, Mr. Bandit.
Intolerant demand. My patience is running low, friend. Leave something on the ground and walk away!
Can we leave something on the ground? Is it gonna be that easy? What can we leave on the ground? Maybe I can leave a piece of junk? Oh shit, dude, no, fuck no. He got one, he got hostile on us. Okay, well I was trying, but he didn't give me a chance. Alright, we got 8 rounds out of him. Good. Alright, Mr. Bandit. Looks like you just punched your last ticket, amigo. Okay. Alright. We're gonna head on back to Duchess, and let's see how much more of the Wayward quest that we have to go. So I will say that this has been a relatively long tutorial. What is this? We are on episode, what, 4? So this is gonna be, what, about 8 hours? So, 8-hour tutorial. We can let John know that it went over the 2 hours that he predicted. But you know what? We're getting there. This thing's still stuck in here, by the way. Bioluminescent fluid. We'll take that. Hey, Clark. How you doing? Good evening. I have brown pants after that one. Yeah. These fireflies are stuck in here. You're kind of confused about the Scorched. You might check their background. If you want a pretty good story, Cayenne, I would recommend just play the game. But, you know, if you're kind of... just because it is actually a pretty interesting storyline from the base game in here. I really like how they did it. But otherwise, if you're not really going to play it, you know, yeah, I would say, you know, go ahead and check it out. And we'll get through it, too. We'll get through the story in this. But, you know, just from how long it's going to take me to do it. You know, you may want to do it like a bit sooner. But I thought it was a pretty good story. Like, I think the world building they did in this game was actually pretty good. Vicious Wolf. Let's see if we can... Got it. Oh, damn, dude, it's not dead. There we go. Oh, shnikes. Diseased Vicious Wolf. Okay. Okay. Happy 4th, Clark. Am I still playing Fallout 1? Yes, I am. Just not today. Fridays I like to try to save for Fallout 76, so, and then over the weekend I will be doing some Oblivion, so I kind of have to just balance the games out if I'm going to try to work through, you know, if I'm going to try to work through them. So usually I kind of save the weekends for Oblivion, and then Fridays I'm just going to do like kind of just to change it up a little bit. We'll do Fallout 76. Hey, this lady's still here. There was a vault door here, and I kind of wonder where this was. Where blue from? Alyssa.
Hey there again, friend. Long time no see. Do you have any new information for me?
I should get back out there and uncover more.
Well, it was good to see you again.
So, it mentions the door here, Vault 63, and I kind of wonder where this might have come from around here, you know? I don't know.
Now this is gonna make for a great story next time I'm at the Wayward.
Let's see, Kyan, you said you were just thinking that there were their old ferals, but then the last few that I killed were actually covered in fungus and twigs. And that's what made you think of what they actually are. So yeah, and there's actually a really intricate storyline, whoops, wrong button, that they get into about the Scorched, you know, with the main story. So they go into all the background and kind of like what it is, you know, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to spoil it right now. We'll just kind of uncover it as we continue on with the game. But like I said, I thought that the main story was kind of decent in here. Clark, you said I like my Bethesda games. I mean, to be honest, like, you know, Elder Scrolls was a game, Skyrim, I had liked it, you know, so I was, you know, once I kind of got back into playing Fallout, I really wanted to get back and try Oblivion because I never had really played it before, you know. But now that they released now that they released the, what is that noise, man? Now that they released the remaster for Oblivion, you know, it just kind of really, like, sealed the deal that I wanted to play it, you know, so yeah. But no, I will definitely say, like, Fallout has become, like, a super favorite franchise of mine. I really, really, really enjoy all of these games. So, yeah, definitely a big fan. Can't wait for Season 2 to come out. We're just going to kind of continue this on, you know, Fallout 1, Fallout 76, and then later on we'll get back to a Fallout 4 survival mode. John, my man, how you doing? Good evening. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this up here. All right, so we need to talk to Duchess.
The intrepid explorer returns. Extra layer of dust makes me think you might have actually succeeded. Time to spill. What'd you find?
Well, the place was largely empty, but at least I got a pretty decent weapon. It was decades old weapon and a bunch of garbage. I feel like you owe me. She did lie to us. Let's see if we can get anything out of her.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry to hear it. Happy to spot you what pittance I've got left to make up the difference, but it's certainly not as much as you deserve. What I will do is foot you a discount. You'll never pay full price here while I'm still above the ground. Really, it's about the least I could do at this point. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Once we got the power back on, we started picking up this broadcast. Some woman claiming to be an overseer of one Vault 76. I thought it might pique your interest. I can't tell you if she is who she claims she is, but I figured if anyone could sort it out, well, it was going to be you. Honestly, thank you. We're on our feet now because of you. You take care of yourself out there, honey. One wayward soul to another.
Thanks, Duchess. So, I think that would happen regardless of what happened. John, you said work has been chewing you up? Oh man, hopefully you can take the time off when you can, buddy. We all need it. So we got a couple different plans here. Let's see what we have. Notes. So we got a plan for a bow. Nice. Ultra light build leather armor. And let's see, I don't think we have any more plans here. Okay. Uh-oh. Server connection interrupted. Returning to main menu. Well, son of a bitch. Hopefully it didn't interrupt the rewards that I just got. I don't know where it would have saved it. Alright. Play with the team. Can I play with the team that I have? Maybe I can just go right back into the same team or something like that. I don't know.
So wayward. Appalachia's premier watering hole has now...
Let's see, what does it say? I've acquired some legendary script. Visit the purveyor to spend it on new legendary items. Alright. So let's check. Okay, so we got first contact. Oh, we got the overseer broadcast. Let's listen to that.
Broadcasting to the people of Vault 76. This is the overseer. We need to talk, face to face. I've missed all of you, but this isn't just about a reunion. We have work to do. I'll be waiting in Sutton.
It's so hard to hear. Let me see here. Can we turn up the audio a bit? Pip-Boy radio. Let's turn that up. Everything. Let me turn this down just a tad. Okay. So basically, the overseer was saying that that she needs to talk. Okay. That she needs to talk. She wants to find us. So the quest line that we done. Let me go back in here just so I can actually hear what I'm talking about. Oh, John. So I was actually just talking about you before you showed up, man. So I was just saying that, you know, here we are on, you know, hour 9 or hour 10 or whatever it is, for our tutorial that we just finished. So you were a bit off on the 2-hour tutorial, but we're finally done with it. The Uncanny Caverns, West Virginia. That is a place that we'll go to at some point, I imagine. Oh, look, she's got her body now. Here she is, Polly.
You did real good, brother. This body is nothing short of art. All the little malfunctions and mishaps I've been putting up with for years, gone. I'm like a newborn babe. If babies could turn a human into a cadaver in under 8 seconds. Here. I made you this from some parts I didn't need anymore. As thanks. Now go get comfy.
Ollie's old head has been added. Okay. Well, let's check and see what that is really quick. Item. Ollie's old head? What is that? Is that a... What is that? Is it a piece of armor? Or is it apparel? Oh, look at that. Polly's old head. What does this look like? Oh, it looks so cool. It even says Polly built to kill. Love Polly, built to kill. That is actually pretty cool. I don't remember getting that before. John, you said I broke my record. I did indeed. Let me see if I can find a different piece of apparel to put on so we can kind of actually look a little bit more badass than like some kind of weird, you know, frat boy that stepped out of like a drunken, you know, party or something here. Let me see. Let's see. We can wear the Rip Daring Adventure outfit. What is this? It doesn't look too bad, you know, but let me see what else we got really quick. Fisherman's outfit. Kind of looks like the ODSR. Oh no, we ain't definitely doing the fisherman's outfit. Cop cap, combat armor. Let's see, black rim glasses. Can we put on glasses? Oh, it takes off the hat. Okay. And then worn veil. Nope, it's the Rip Daring Adventure outfit. That's what we're going to be sporting right now. So at least we look something cool looking. All right, I'm actually liking this. Nice. Okay. Anyways, so let's go ahead and look at my quests and really fast and see what we got to do right now. So, first contact is the main story quest. So next to the Wayward is the Overseer's old camp. There may still be some supplies there, and it says search for traces of the Overseer in Flatwoods and new arrivals. The Overseer is in Sutton. I should go there. Okay. This one, I think it's kind of weird how they did this, but like first contact. How should I say this? Let's see here. So before the game, when the game first came out, they didn't have the NPCs, right? So this quest right here, go talk to the overseer. This didn't exist because like there wasn't an actual person that you can go talk to. So this quest line right here, First Contact, this was like the base game. And what this does is it puts you on a quest line to go and find the traces of the overseer. And every place you go to, she leaves behind a holotape, and you kind of follow her journey and follow her around and kind of do like all the things that she was trying to do. Whereas now what they did is they basically just inserted right in the beginning, like, hey, we found out that the overseer is sitting inside Sutton, you know, we go speak to her. And so in a way you gotta kind of go talk to her, but we'll have to go see how this is. But it just, I feel like I don't know, I feel like they probably could have made a modification or two to their base game quest line to kind of have it like intersect or interweave back with like the new stuff they added. But either way, we have those ones. We also have a couple side quests here, so we can go. I found a strange note outside of Vault 76 pinned to a barrel. Oh, this is for the fishing stuff. We're not going to do that. Let's see, we're not going to do that one either. And we also have, let's see, the daily. Speak to late. Whoops, no. So this one right here. While investigating a trailer outside the Target water treatment, I found a holotape made by a woman who was hiding, and she claimed to have a password for her terminal. If I could find out where she went, I could look for the work that she was doing. Retrieve Amy's terminal password. So I would like to go do this one. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll get back onto some other stuff. I love the setting in the West Virginia area. It's so pretty in a lot of areas of the game, you know. I'm also a big like enjoyer of like the fall time frame. So, you know, I love the autumn colors and everything. It just looks it looks really good. I know there's a mod I think that you can put in Fallout 4 to kind of give some greenery to it, you know. But either way. Okay, so we are going where? Let me look at the map really fast. So we need to head to, let's see, that's where the overseer's at. I need to figure out where the Amy's password was. That was actually over here. And so we are here. We're actually going to go through Flatwoods to get there. Well, we might as well go down this way while we're here, too. Does it go through seasons? I don't think so, Clark. From what I remember, I don't remember it actually going through seasons. It would be kind of neat if it did, though. I wish they did that more in the, like, the games, you know. Let's see, we got some Brotherhood of Steel.
This looks like the start of a real force in the wasteland.
What kind of weapon has she got? She's got a pipe weapon.
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind.
He's got a pipe weapon, too. Sometimes those guys carry handmaids, which are pretty good to have. Okay, that guy's an enemy. Oh, dude, he's not dead. Now he's dead. The only game that you've seen it do it was in Hogwarts Legacy. Well, yes, but it was also tied to the story, though. So, like, it didn't really matter how much time you spent in the game. But, yeah, it was really cool how it did that in that game, you know, because... Well, I thought it was pretty neat. John, you said L for Hogwarts Legacy. I thought it was a pretty good game. Bam. Alright, let's see. Did any of you guys drop ammo by chance? You did not. Okay. So, welcome to Flatwoods, home of the Green Monster. Okay, and this is a sign for the responders right here. Now, what kind of enemies are we going to run into here, I wonder? Are we going to run into ferals? Are we going to run into scorched? Or are we going to run into some... Let me do something really quick. Weapons. So we got the... Where's my hunting rifle? There it is, right there. Thought I heard something up there. Okay. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Gotcha as well. Okay. All rat meat. Really need some ammo. I don't want to be wasting it on the 44 just because I don't got a lot of ammo for it right now. Oh, what in the hell is that? An opossum? Feel bad kind of shooting that sucker. He didn't seem like he was, the Green Country Lodge. He didn't seem like he was too hostile, but, you know, we don't want to take the chance.
Need some new clothes. I'm getting real muddy.
There's a settler over here. Let's see what else we got in here. Can we can't get inside there. He said he needed some new clothes. Oh, what do we got in here? Oh, we got a holotape. Gym session notes. Now make possum stew. We probably could. So, John, I would imagine this is you that left this behind. All right. Day 55 at the gym. Worked heavily on biceps. We did some more arms and then followed up and ended the session with biceps. Looking pretty good.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions.
It was biceps.
And back extensions, yeah. Little peeve about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean, flatwoods.
Looks like it might rain later.
Be difficult, given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
This place has...
Let's see. Back alley bowling. Kingpin and Gandalpin. Lanes available. Ask about Kids League. New to bowling, Sunday is our best lane day. And here he is. Here lies the guy doing some bench press. Didn't work out for him. Okay, $30 for the jelly donut. Not as bad as the $42 donut in Fallout 4, I think is what it was. It's still up there.
I hate this misty, foggy crap.
Let's see, what do we got up here? Oh, here he is. Settler. Can we interact with him?
Foundation might be coming along, but we got a lot more work to do.
No, he didn't really have anything to say.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area,
Radix.
they'll all want to be
Nice.
setting up places like Foundation.
You ripped your quad the other day. Oh, shit, man. Well, take it easy. Ice it up and, you know, hopefully it's not too long for you up and at him again. Okay, not much. Oh wow, look at this dude. He was chilling on the inner tube there. I'm surprised that thing has still stayed inflated this whole time. You know. Ooh, you know what? We'll take the cram because that'll be good to eat. Okay, what else do we got over here? Let's see, we got light bulb inside the mailbox. Willie Mae Survivor Story.
I pressed the button. Hush. I think it's recording now. Shush. Hello? Hello there? Oh, I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie Mae. And I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors. He didn't come home. between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. You ever hear of the Watoga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Blamco mac and cheese, and Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course. I played that lottery for 20 years, and I finally won the month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the Responders radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, oh, here it is.
So that was a survivor story from Willie May. Let's see here. We did pick up another holotape. It was the Who Goes There Part 1. So let me listen to this one right here. Radio drama plays.
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bombs, the breakfast cereal with explosive great taste and 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sugar. Get your morning started right with Sugar Bombs. Our tale begins on a fateful night when a young pioneer scout, Fred Fisher, finds himself in quite the predicament, having taken a spill and fallen into a dark place.
This is a long holotape, it seems like, huh?
Where am I? Jack? Biff? Mr. Bailey? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Me. My name's Sally. What's yours?
Fred.
Are you okay, Fred?
The voice acting is really good.
My head's a little woozy. Must have hit it when I fell.
Oh no. Did you get lost too?
Well, sort of. What I mean is that I was camping with my scout troop by the lake near Flatwoods. There were these lights kind of dancing in the sky.
Neat.
I guess. Anyway, we heard some weird noises and the guy's double dog dared me to go look. So I did.
All by yourself? You're really brave.
Shucks. Thanks. I followed the noises to an entrance of an old mine. It smelled awful there, like rotten eggs, but worse. Suddenly, there was this bright light shining down on me. I was super scared and ran to the mine to hide, but everything felt strange. Like my feet weren't even touching the ground. Everything went black, and I woke up here in the dark.
That all happened to me too. We'll just do it like Dad says. When you've strayed or lost your foot, do what's best and stay put. They said they'd bring him soon.
There are other people here?
A very good question indeed.
Okay.
Tune in next time to find out the answer in the chilling conclusion of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods.
That was a long one. This is good voice acting, though. So there's some stuff I wanted to read over here, and then there was another survivor story that we had to pick up really quick. So it looks like they left some notes behind for, and this is where the responders were meeting up at here in Flatwoods. I think Flatwoods is like one of their HQ locations. So we have the guest book here. It's in H. So it's in H is hands now, Dilbert. I know my dad and brother are okay, but I lost so many friends, so many of them. I think of them constantly, and I only hope some of them made it. D. Asa. I just hope that everyone's okay in the vaults. Willie Mae, which we just listened to her holotape. When a door closes, another door opens, or maybe a window, Miguel. We don't need to grieve because nobody really died. They're just different now, Scott. I didn't lose anything in the war, and in fact, I have a better life now, but condolences to anyone who lost loved ones, Gary. Grieving is not very productive, Lucas. Okay. Dilbert is crazy work, yeah. Okay, let's see here. What's this right here? I forgive you, Dad. I forgive you, Dad. I get it now. Taking care of kids is hard, and it was too hard for you. You were young, and it was just too much. I get it, I do. I'm an adult now too, and well, it took a long time to understand why you did it, and I'm not mad though, but I'm going to do the opposite of what you did. I'm going to find kids and make sure that they're okay. I love you, I forgive you, but you don't need to come home anymore, Colonel. Man. That's rough. It sounds like this person's dad, like, just walked out of their life. Probably went to go get the milk and never came back, right? But no, like, you know, dang. But anyway, so at this point right now, this person's now an adult, you know, and it's funny, like, once we become adults and we have, like, responsibilities and everything that we have to deal with, and just adult in general, we're like, man, like, when we were kids, we had, like, nothing to do. We thought life was hard, you know? Little did we know. John, you said you actually met a legally named guy named Bacon. Awesome. Let's see here. Sorry. My name is Tabitha, and I'm an addict. I was told that this type of thing can help me recover. So Cassidy, I shouldn't have said any of that at all, and I was really cruel to you. Patty, you were right. I knew it. I knew it at the time as well. And Sink, you were an asshole, but so was I too. We both hurt each other. Equally. Sky, you are amazing. I never told you, and I should have said it to you every day. And Toby, I stole it. I messed up at the time, but it's no excuse. And Pete, you deserve better. Lillian, I lied to your face about it, and you were right. Peggy, I ignored you when you needed me the most. And Allison, I just stopped talking to you, and I'm sorry. I am just sorry. Carriel, I never paid you back for all of your help, and I used you. Hunter, I took advantage of you when you were at your weakest. And Louisa, your advice would have helped, and I ignored you. Damn. There's a lot of sorries that Tabitha just laid on the line there. Nothing helps. Sorry, Tabitha. Ha 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 ha. They are all dead, and you hurt them. They suffered because of you, honey. Cuddles Sophie. Dude, Sophie, man. Holy mackerel. Talk about savage, dude. Tabitha's over here just kind of like laying it all out there, you know, trying to repent for everything that she did. And Sophie's over here just like, they're dead. It doesn't matter. You're going to live with your failure. We're going to go listen to Sophie's tape too, because there was one over there that we could pick up. Okay, what's this over here? Dear Daddy. If you read this, I am now staying in the bell tower in the church. I have cereal and... The fuck does that say? Cereal and Yars and a sleeping bag, or cereal and games and a sleeping bag for both of us. What? I'll be waiting. I love you, Colonel. Oh. Wait a minute. So this right here reads like a little kid wrote this, right? Someone named Colonel. But if we go back to our notes really quick. I forgive you, Dad. Oh man. Can you imagine how much time has gone by between the first note that I just read and this note right here? Wow. So that little kid, Colonel, like, had the first note right here. Which one was it? Sorry? No, not that one. Which one was it? Dear Daddy. This one right here. This one, right? if you read this, so I'm now staying in the bell tower. So just one day, like Colonel's dad just didn't come back, right? For whatever reason. And then many years later, then you get, where is it? I Forgive You, Dad. Then you get this one right here. And the handwriting's different, the context is different, but is the same person. So they've clearly grown up now. And there it is. Went for milk, exactly. But Colonel came to the realization that the dad is not coming back. And Colonel decided he's going to go, he or she is going to go try to find kids and make sure that they're okay. Man, that is sad. What is this one? I miss you, Dad. This is a second one. Dear Dad, I wrote you a letter last month, and Dilbert asked me to write you another letter. He said that it will find you. I just wanted to say that I am doing okay. Everyone is taking care of me. I miss you. I bet you that's Colonel. It's gotta be. That is, what is this? Dealing with the survivor's guilt. Dealing with survival's guilt. Step 1, learn how to forgive yourself. This can take a long time, and in fact, it can take a lifetime. You survived something tragic, and that's difficult for anybody. Step 2, find someone to talk to. Yeah, find someone indeed to talk to. You know, I don't know how long it took them to put this game together, but like I do remember like the amount of notes, like the amount of just stuff in the world to be able to see is like just massive, you know. It's a lot. So there was another holotape over here that we need to go listen to. I believe it's Sophie's. Should be over here. Fancy hairbrush. Okay, we got some Brahmin over there. They ain't hurting anybody, so we're just gonna leave them. Okay, Sophie, right here. Sophie Yates, survivor story. We grab the syringer. Yeah, why not? Okay.
Is this thing on?
Whoops.
Great. Hello, survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my stupid survivor story. This dumb shit go. Oh yeah. Before the bombs, I was a librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee! Look at me! I'm lucky. Wait, no. Maybe I was one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid and lived off some cat food containers in a super duper mart for months near my parents' rotting carcasses. Nobody came. Nobody. I learned how to deal. You should too. The responders are a joke. Nobody helps anybody anymore. Get a grip. If you're not a total idiot, you'll get out of this dump before the responders get you killed. Leave the sick behind. You're better off. Trust me. Whiny babies stay here and play make-believe, but anyone with half a brain will go up to the mountains and drop the dead weight. Delbert already tried to stop me. Sorry to say nobody will be around to teach you how to eat shit now, Flatwoods. Bye, suckers. Love always, Sophie.
Man, Sophie. Dropping it. Dropping some truth bombs there, right? Just no filter. A one-eyed souvenir bear. Oh my god. One-eyed souvenir bear. So this looked like this must have been a baby that did not make it. Just by the looks of the flowers that were left here, the candles, probably a picture of the baby and the bear. All right, let's go ahead and see what this letter says. It's the last will and testament of Jeremiah Ward. Will and Testament. I, Jeremiah Ward, resident in the town of Flatwoods, county of not sure, being of sound mind and not acting under duress mostly, I hereby declare that this letter to be my last will and testament. Mia gets a house and everything in it. It ain't much, but that's all I got to give, and she's all I got. I know that she's still alive. The responders say the dogs got to her, but I know that it ain't true. They've been real good to us, and teaching us an old geezer like me how to really cook is something. I'll give them that. But I know they're lying about those dogs. I've seen them in the hills, and there's some bad folks scoping us out. They took my granddaughter. I just know it. I will get you back, Mia. I promise. I wonder if they actually ever got Mia back or not. Mr. K, good evening. How you doing? Okay, so if you just noticed too, we picked up 2 recipes while we were in here, so that's kind of nice. I love how you have to actually like work to collect recipes to build stuff in here, so it's not just kind of like automatic that you can build everything. You had a 20-ounce Red Bull the other day? Holy moly. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Super Duper Mart. From groceries to electronics, gardening supplies to home decor, Super Duper Mart has it all. This week's special, buy 3 frozen Salisbury steak entrees and get 1 free. Join the Super Duper Discount Club today and get 10% off all in-store purchases. See manager for details. All right. The Super Duper Mart. Oh, who is this? Who is this? Settler Wanderer.
Oh,
Are you
it's
okay?
nice to meet a fellow traveler of the road. That's me. You know, as much as I love wandering around, well, often running or fleeing, do you happen to know somewhere safe I can stay? Maybe work on some music? I'm handy to have around. I've got skills.
She's got skills. Can we recruit you? I guess you can take a load off at my place for a bit. I don't know of a safe place. I've always got room at my camp for a settler. Yeah.
Oh, I knew traveling with Paige and the gang would pay off one day. Yes, I did.
Send her to the Commonwealth.
Listen, I need to say goodbye to some friends before I head over. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you mind setting up my guitar at your camp? You get that set up and I'll trundle right over. Promise.
Interesting.
Ooh, this is exciting. I have a really good feeling about this.
So I just found like a camp companion, I guess, and we got a,
You seem really, and I do mean really, different from most people.
So...
The open road's kind of...
Oh, we got a survivor story over here, too. Let's see what's this here. Bubblegum. We got more survivor stories. Let's go ahead and listen to this one. Miguel Caldera.
Ah, hello, person in the distant future.
Damn
Dasa
it.
told us these tapes would be used as historical records someday. Pretty nifty. So, my name is Miguel Caldera. Let's see, my story begins in an office. I used to be a programmer at Vault-Tec, one of many. Yep, nobody special, you see. And, you know, and that's okay. I used to stare out that window by the coffee machine and think, shucks, I wish I could leave this job and hike in the woods every day. I dream about walking the Appalachian Trail, setting up camp wherever I liked, and traveling with close friends. Dreams kept me going. And, oh, you know, when the bombs fell, I was terrified, just like anybody else. I wasn't in a vault, so I just, you know, I had to figure it all out too. The responders found me. I had a little campsite, some supplies. I hacked a Protectron to guard me while I slept, but I miss people. I did. It's been alright, you know? The apocalypse and all. I know that seems weird, but I have freedom now. I can actually help people. I even met somebody. A volunteer who delivers supplies. Imagine that, right? Even when you think everything is over, goes on. I mean, it's awful too. You know, don't get me wrong. All the people dead and hurt. But those are things beyond my control. So, you know, I'm making the best of it. These days, I'm important. People treat me like I matter because, well, there's so few of us. You know, we can't afford to think otherwise. So for all you future people, just know that we lived through something horrible. But we did it. Somehow, we're alive. And if you're hearing this, then, well, I guess at least some of us made it, right? So hey, chin up, kiddo. You'll be okay. Okay?
The world building is pretty incredible in this game. I think it was one of the stronger points that I actually liked quite a bit. Besides the gameplay, gameplay is obviously fun. You know, it's very similar to 4. So if you like 4's gameplay, like, you know, I think that's pretty good. But like these initial areas in here, like they, you know, I think if you take the time to really kind of, I mean, and you see them all over the place too. Like this world is just massive, and it is completely just littered with all of these type of things that you encounter, you know, and there's oh wow, there's a wanted guy over here, dude. Look at that. It's bigger than 4. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. K. Much bigger than 4. Like, I don't know a map size comparison between them. Like, I'm sure somebody's done it to be able to say, like, overlay, like, 4's map onto 76. But I'm pretty certain that this map is a good deal size. And you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say, let's look it up, drop it up in the Discord. I would love to discuss that later on, once the stream's done and everything, just to kind of see it. But from what I remember of the game, though, and I didn't even take the time to really kind of like explore fully like all this stuff, but there is a ton of content in here to look through, and the world building I felt was like just incredible. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. We got Dilbert's terminal. Remember, Dilbert, 76 is 4 times bigger than 4 actually. Okay, that's good to know. So Dilbert, when we read some of the notes, that seemed like that was one of the more elder folks guiding, at least Colonel, it seemed like. This is Dilbert Winters right here, so we'll listen to him in a second. But let's go ahead and look at his terminal and see what he's got. Okay, so property of Dilbert Winters, witnessing the end. Motto of the day, today's the day. Volunteer training. Dilbert wants every volunteer to cook us one meal for today's potluck. Today's menu is Survivor's Basic Ribeye Steak. Instructions. Get some meat from one of the local cows. Toss it on the fire until it stops oozing. Okay. Comfort Food Cookbook. New comfort cookbook recipes detected. Updating database. Corn pone. We should learn how to make that. So, to make some corn pone recipe, some corn cobs, just roll the kernels off. Stir in one of the slimy big eggs from those crabby things in the river. Dabble in some of the filth water boiled up. Crumble some sugar all over the top. Mix it in real good, then fry it up in the pan on the open fire. And praise and eat with a good side of whiskey. Oh, yeah. Davenport, what'd you say here? Let's see. Just got back. Am I doing the Meat Week stuff too? I haven't jumped in any of the events. I probably should, just to be able to go and do one, at least while they're doing it. Right now, I'm just taking time, just kind of like casually just going through the story and just kind of spending time doing that. I'm not at all super concerned about like needing to get like awesome weapons or anything like that right now at this point. Just going to... Just gonna go with the flow, you know. But yeah, sometimes those things are really kind of neat to jump into, so we might hop in one of them. Okay, potluck schedule. Let's see. Today's potluck is ribeye steak. Ribeye. Jeez. Okay, let's see here. So what are we going to have for today's meal? What are we going to plan for Thursday? How about some ribeye? Or even some more ribeye? You know what? I think for Saturday, some ribeye sounds really good. Okay. Let's see. Past favorites. The ribeye steak is a fan favorite, it looks like, man. They could just not get enough of that ribeye steak. I love it. You know, the oozier, the better. Got to make sure you have some of that nice filth water boiled up and, you know, steaming with that ribeye. Okay. Dilbert's diary. Here we go. Oh, wow. All right, John. Buckle up, buddy. We got a reading stream going on here. First entry, January 15th on faith. I needed to write down my thoughts because I was losing faith, and I'm ashamed to admit it. I witnessed the wraith with my own eyes. The brightest of lights filled the sky, and then I thought he had come for me of those of the faith. But we remain, and why? Either he did not come, or we did not do good enough. And I pray every moment that I can, and nothing, I hear nothing. I used to hear something, I think. Did I? It's hard to remember. So long ago. This past month I struggled, and I cooked a lot, though. You know, it helps me calm to cook, and the ingredients are so simple. Mix this, and you got yourself a food. Life, not so much, and beyond that, I don't know. I thought I did. The responders set up a camp in town, and they're a bunch of medical and firefighter types, and they plan to fix up survivors. I'm volunteering. This is something I know I can do. The nightmares. Devoting myself to cooking for these survivors and running down the book club and the nightly survivors guilt meetings has been good for me. But I still come home at night and I think, why? I was ready. I was ready my whole life for this. What did I do wrong? Weird cows. I hear something outside. We're going to try to be quiet. It makes me glad to see the responders are taking in survivors so well. We need them, and Lord knows we need them to rebuild this land. I have been noticing a weird thing. Some of the animals are born different. At first, I thought it was just a random fluke, a two-headed cow. Should go to the Museum of Fakery, but then it happened again and again. And he doesn't make mistakes like this. There's definitely something outside right now. Okay, we're gonna be very quiet on this computer right now. Hopefully we can just read in peace, but if not, we got our 44 ready, strapped and ready to go. The Flood. September 1st. The weird cows are born more often than not, and I don't know what to say. Plants are weird too, and plants are merging, changing colors, and I don't know what. Maybe this is a recreation of the world like after the flood, and if so, we survivors had no ark, no protection. I stayed up all night cooking stew and corn pone for everybody here, and there's a lot of us now. A lot of us aren't doing so good. Some have lost the faith in the responders and they ran to the mountains to join the gangs, and I pray for them. I pray for all of us, mind you. The experiments. The weird cow continues to be weird. I heard someone who arrived from over in the east called them the Brahmin. I can't remember what regular cow tastes like anymore, or regular tomatoes for that matter. I set up an experiment to monitor these things, and I'm worried. What if the meat and vegetables here are hurting us? I need to keep track of this, and I know for sure. In the meantime, I think the old prepackaged food is probably okay. The gangs. A bunch of old survivors came down to town from the mountains. They're in a gang now, and they wanted stuff. They tore up my gardens, and they killed some cows. I'm going to just start putting some extra food in the pantry just in case. And I need to remember, they have a tough time up there. There can't be much to eat in the mountains. Our future. I brought all the weird cows down from the nearby farms, and then I let them loose in the pastures. I think they'll stay because I planted a bunch of good hay grass there. In a couple of months, I'll build some gardens near the houses, and I'll set up some control groups of plants. He didn't take us, so I need to make sure that I'm ready for when he returns. This has to be just a trial. I have to do better. I need to make sure that everyone here eats well and survives until the end. Apologies, John, for the length, but we're getting through it. I have sunken my entire life lately into these experiments and feeding these survivors. I've asked him if this is enough, if he will come for me now. But silence. Is this punishment? I was in the war. I killed. I know I did these things, but I had to. They made me do it. Thought it was right, too. But how can I apologize now? At peace. I just finished planting the community garden for the next year. I figure I'll spend some time in the garden patches behind the house for a bit, and it brings me peace to work the land like this. Planting some seeds gonna look like the hoot that they turned out to be. Don't look like any kind of seeds that I know. Bless his creativity, right? Okay, let's see what else do we got. That should be it. Okay, so Dilbert had a lot of writing that he had to do. And let's see, burnt textbook, throwing knife, and we also have his survivor story. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrongs. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to been thought. So I asked him. I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly. And I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Home-cooked meal, he says. What's this, free cooking lessons? Just outside of Flatwoods Tavern in the parking lot, Reverend Dilbert Winters leads cooking lessons every day. Free to all survivors. Come and get fed and learn how to cook the old-fashioned way. Menu, Reverend Winters' famous Appalachia. Corn pone, yum, and cranburgers. It's definitely meat. Well, probably at least some of it. Kindly refer to your local friendly responder for details and class schedules. Okay. Right. Man, there is a lot of data here. Hand that shit to James. Let's see. There was another survivor story over here. So, let's see. This is Scott Reminders. Scott Shepard. Okay, remember, set up a trap for the you-know-whos and then use holotapes to try to record their noises at night. Get a lock for the secret stash by the Brahmin tubs behind the house. Get a lock for the secret stash behind the Brahmin tubs behind the house. Okay. Get a bigger gun or more guns or both. Try to tame a wild dog or a giant rat. R.I.P. Perry, you're sweet. Okay, so that was his reminder. So he did talk about a secret stash that was behind the Brahmin tubs over here behind the house. So where is the Brahmin tubs? Brahmin tubs are right here, right? Do not enter. He said get a lock behind the Brahmin tubs. So that would be... Would that be like over here somewhere? I don't know if we'll be able to find it actually. The secret stash, he says. Survivor note, or survivor story, Nurse Scott.
Responder Dasa gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story. So, hi. My name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now, and I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked. Disorganized. Cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually happened? Aliens. You think I'm joking?
He said aliens?
Right before everything went to hell, I saw them.
Aliens.
I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with my dog, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. next thing I know, I'm lightheaded and I felt myself fall into the ground. And I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with my dog following it. And I knew something was wrong. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. I'm glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them.
This guy's a conspiracy
This
theorist.
whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us. Just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Planned. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
Okay, all right. So it was aliens, the whole reason why. What's this right here? Water safety report. Volunteer candidate colonel. That's our person that grew up without the dad. Germ profile high. Recognized bacterial groups. Let's see. Radiation levels extreme. Particulate granules pebble plus. Acidity unsafe. And pharmaceuticals are high. Water is unsafe for drinking unless boiled thoroughly. Fatherless. Yep, fatherless colonel. Okay, gold fork. Let's see. I was trying to see if I could find that hidden stash box, but I don't think I came across it, so whoops. I mean, see, Scott Shepard didn't have anything anymore. That was the nurse, though. Who Goes There part 2? Oh no. This one's long. That's the really, really long one. So I will put that on as I'm getting ready to close out the episode for today. Let's see, is this a named critter? Opossum, no it's not, okay. Hello, opossum. Goodbye. It is 44 is. Oh no, it played it anyways. Hold on, let me turn it off.
We bring you the final chapter of Who Goes There?
How do I turn it off? Okay. I'll play it when we get to the end, but for those who want to listen to the Who Goes There final story. But for now, let's see, what do we have in here? What is this? Kitchen terminal? Do I hear something down here? Thought I heard something. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and read. What the hell? What the fuck? Why is there a responder in the frickin' fridge? That's supposed to be like locked up. All right, hold on a second. We got to see what's going here. Responders, plea.
Help! Someone please help me! Please let me out! Please! Please! I'm begging you! Don't leave me here!
Oh my God.
I'll give you anything you want! Money? Yeah? You want camps? My life savings! I'll tell you where it is! Go to the graveyard behind the church. The rightmost grave. Stand on it. Walk directly across the river. Halfway up the hill. There's a small clearing. My savings are in an old stump. A little bit off the right, I swear! Please, please, please! Don't leave me here, please! I'm begging you, please!
We might see if we can find that actually. Let's see here. John, you're asking what am I doing right now anyways? What's the plot? Well, what I was going to do is I was going to get to this daily quest here, the ecological balance. And that was our girl Amy, who we found in the last episode, I think. The one that had written to her boyfriend back and forth, you know? And whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So on the way to where Amy's terminal is at, which is over here, we came across Flatwoods. And here we are in Flatwoods. You know me, I don't like to really leave a stone unturned, so there's a lot. There looks like a lot of stuff to go through in this town. So unfortunately, or fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, but we're not getting to the quest that we're trying to do right now because of all this stuff. Current stockpile, food critical, water critical. Emergency volunteer program activated. Log in. All right, kitchen patrol. New comfort cookbook recipes have been detected. Updating database. Appalachia chili. All right, and this says tomatoes. The uglier the better. Some beef, doesn't matter the quality. Just a handful of garden beans, not the canned junk. Add some of the cleaned up rainwater from the earth taste. Mix it up real good. Then simmer over a fire for a long while. And then we got corn pone. We already read this one. Okay, yep. And let's see, containment details. Old deep freeze tank holds about 50 pounds of steak at maximum. Temperature may be hot or cold when deposited. Automated pantry only accepts ribeye steak right now. Additional food donations will be updated in the 0.2 version. Steak must be cooked to a medium rare only. Carbon levels tweaked to reject all other consistencies, and well-done steaks may be deposited in the leather scrap box for armor usage. Run diagnostics. Sending alert to Miguel, done. Okay, and then bugs. Man, they got a lot of bugs here. Temperature control is broken. It's not just disgusting. This is a sanitation issue. The food is all rotten. Dilbert. Partial fix applied. You can no longer receive food from the automated pantry, Miguel. I need the food in the pantry for the potluck, Dilbert. I added a diagnostic tool for now, and I have to return to the airport immediately, but I will fix this when I get back, Miguel. Okay. Alright, that was the bugs. Can't detect ribeye steak properly. It isn't registering my contribution as a volunteer. I need to be able to train survivors with this program this week, Dilbert. I've updated the automated pantry program, but you will have to cook the meat properly for it to detect the charbroil and meat type, Miguel. I never spend my caps. Let's see, can't detect potato soup properly. Same as the ribeye steak problem. I have to add the compartment to store fluids separately from the steak, or else they get stored together. I'll need to get the Gary to pick up the parts at Morgantown Airport, and it'll take at least a month probably. What do you want to do, Miguel? Just close it for now. The ribeye steak will do. Okay. Still says milk on the machine. It's just confusing, isn't it, Dilbert? Maybe Colonel can help us with this, and I can't paint, Miguel. Okay. Play holotape. Let's go ahead and inject holotape. The volunteer training program food. Alright. Volunteer training program food. My holotapes. Where's my holotapes? Here we go. Volunteer training program food. There it is. Okay.
Interview 2. Reverend Delbert Winters. Hi, I met you in the woods near the Morgantown Airport. You were picking flowers. Why?
I was harvesting a lot of stuff, actually. I hunted deer recently. Looked strange, but tasted fine.
Okay. Well, what's a basic, easy meal that someone who's been surviving on cans could make?
You can make tea with dried flowers. It's not much, but it can soothe your stomach. I don't know what this flower is called, but I call it a soup flower. If you add it to water, you can make a tea. Same with rabbit meat or chicken meat. You can easily make soups with boiled water. God willing, we can adapt old recipes to new types of food.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Back in the Army, we got sent off to places with weird fish I'd never heard of and weird veggies I'd never seen again. You know, we had to cook with them still. Just pretend it's catfish or something. You see how it turns out. But now, well, whew, let me say that I've seen some weird stuff. I thought maybe it was unholy, but these are all the creation of our Lord, even if man has manipulated them. And dang it, they're still edible.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of veggies do you eat?
Yeah, there are still some edible veggies out there, like melons, carrots, and gourds. You know, I found some tomatoes and potatoes growing together. They're somehow pollinating each other or something. I ate one, and it was kind of like ketchup-flavored cardboard, but hey, I'm alive. You might have to experiment like that. Don't be too picky if it keeps you alive to see the end of times.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while.
You could say that. I knew the end.
Well,
Yet.
this is it, I guess.
I didn't realize it was a holotape.
Rock bottom, I think they call it.
My bad.
I still miss him. Billy. I knew he was too young for me. But it made me feel good. So, it's the old Billy I really miss. The one who used to do nothing all day with me but listen
God
to the
damn,
radio
man.
and drink. I should have got out sooner. When Billy and we call it the Great War now.
Ah! I didn't think it was gonna play it.
Things have been rough.
Okay, how do I stop this? Okay, hold on a second. Well, shit, man, that like messed everything up here. We got like so many Survivor tapes to listen to. Holy moly. I'm gonna have to try to mark these ones. Let me see what time it is right now. Okay, so this is still the tutorial right here. So let's see. We picked up the Tabitha one that we need to listen to. We picked up Desa Ben Ami. We picked up the Confessions of an Addict. And then I was listening to the food program. They were just going on about like the food stuff there. So I wanted to listen to, let's see. I'm just going to make a note of the ones that I got to listen to right now. Hold on a second. Okay. I was going to try to figure out where that guy's stash was. What is this here? Can we dig up something here? I remember I thought he said from the headstones here, like you cross the river and then go up or something like that. Barrel soil. No, we're not going to work on that one.
To all responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control.
Oh, he said it was in a log.
And take down those supervisors.
Is this a, let's see, this stump?
Again.
No, not that. I remember he said there was like a log or something like that, like a hollowed out log, an old stump off the bit to the right. There was the headstones right there. I think he said you had to cross the river. Bit off to the right, an old stump. It was in a clearing. Just kind of looking right now, see if we can find it. Let's see about over here. What's this? Aha. Okay, we found it actually. Hidden cache. Look at this, a reminder to myself.
Reminder to myself. The responders are good people. They're trying their damn best, for sure. Things aren't good, and stuff is getting worse. Anyway, this is a reminder to myself. A reminder that this gun, it's my insurance. If things get real bad, if the food runs out or the water runs dry, I get to decide how I leave this goddamn world. I'm not gonna let myself suffer. I'm not gonna die hungry and alone. I can't.
Okay. So let's see. We also had some stuff in the bell tower that we could go look at really quick. What the hell? Okay. Let's see what this says right here. Patient chart Buzz. Patient's name Buzz Yates. Complaint. Patient admitted at 9 p.m. complaining of an upset stomach. Drank several containers of dirty water. Claims that he likes the earthy taste. The patient is experiencing extreme bowel discomfort, weakness, confusion. He's barely alive. Treatment. The patient died before receiving treatment. Note. The patient was too weak to survive a simple fall from his bed. Drinking so much dirty water reduced his physical strength considerably due to his intense radiation damage and disease. While he didn't die of those issues, simply taking a slight injury caused his demise. Holy Christ, man. Buzz Yates, dude. Bonesaw. Baseball uniform. Dude was out. Let's see, we got the Radix here. Let's go ahead and turn this off right here. Let's see. Radio. Water safety report. I think we already read this one. Yeah, it's not good. Okay. And we have, let's see here. What's this say? The Golly Mine Recon. Jeff. I hope things in Flatwoods are going well. I had a thought that I wanted to share. If we can spare the personnel, I'd like to send a team into the Golly Mine. They were blasting in the days before the war, and if there's still dynamite in there, it might come in handy. I know you're busy with the volunteer program, so it's your call. Maria sounds like someone who's got it together here. Let's see. Memo responders. Responders, the database is now locked. Only volunteers and responders may access it until things calm down again. This is only a precaution until this whole thing blows over and we get back to rebuilding this great country. I've just updated it with some more information about supplies, so when we get back, we can start distributing resources to the survivors that remain. Dilbert and Keisha have volunteered to stay behind and take care of the survivors. Dasa. Okay, we got Dasa doing stuff here. Aha, we got an overseer's cache here. Cardboard standees. Water pump. Okay, I am going to leave that for now because we're going to pick up a lot of stuff here and it's just going to confuse me. But we will be able to get that though later. Let's see. Hey, we got a volunteer bot there. Let's go ahead and go up to, oh, we got a chemistry station. Analyze. Diagnostic terminal, so we can analyze stuff here. Battery clipboard, does it have notes? Equipment checkout sheet. Please keep this list up to date at all times until we get a terminal set up to track it. Soil testing kit checked with Dilbert Winters. Air quality testing kit transferred to Morgantown Airport. The water testing kit checked out by Keisha McDermott behind the church. Metabolizer available. Okay. Let me go check upstairs really quick. Use chems. John, we don't use chems on this channel. Or at least we try not to. Holy moly. Responders, corpse, canned dog food. Looks like we got a microscope. You remember that I barely use VATS as well? That is true. Awful. I'm awful at aiming and all the stuff in this game. But we made it this far. Somehow it kind of works, you know. I'm just gonna chalk it up to like, I don't know. Oh, gosh Christ. That scared the crap out of me. All right. Fucking rad roach. Let's see what do we got in here. Copper scrap. Let's see, a cap. Duct tape. I'll take the duct tape. Let's go ahead and see what's up top here. Oh, come on. Let's get up here. Well, this is where Colonel set up at. You know, had the sugar bombs, had the cereal. Survivor story Colonel. Oh, look. It's a bear with a pipe wrench and a little hat. Oh, it's a newsboy hat. We can barely see. Let me get out here on the little thingy. Oh. What? What? Did this bear suicide this bear? I think that's what's going on here. Oh wow. You know, sometimes these developers, man, they get real dark with the stuffed animals in these games. Between the bears and the garden gnomes, you really see it come out a little bit, you know. Oh, and the mannequins. There was one room. I don't remember which game it was. It was either Fallout 3 or it was Fallout 4, but there was a room that just had like a ton of like I think mannequins or whatever. This was a sugar bombs deal gone wrong. Yeah. Boy didn't pay up, man. He's like, "Where's my money? Where's my money?" Bam. At the end of the rope. All right. You know, I thought this guy was over here like, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cute, right?" He's over here like keeping watch, you know, and everything like that. But little did I know that there's a darker side of the story that, you know, is more than meets the eye, right? Okay, so we got the survivor story for Colonel.
Hi. Daza asked me if I would talk about, how I got here.
So it is a boy, okay.
She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and the messed up people and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts, and I put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and I put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dawson said I could help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay? Okay. Bye.
Man, that kid sounded like a terror. Did you hear all the stuff that he did? He was a little prankster, you know. The karma will get back to you in the end, right? I dealt with it when, what was it, in Fallout 4? All the good karma that we suffered? Okay, anyway, so, let's talk to Heather. Oh, what's this? Guest check number 25? Okay, Flatwoods Tavern. 4 times meatloaf, extra crispy, 4 sides of mixed veggies, and 4 times glass of wine if you got any. Thank you, come again. And then we got guest check 24. 2 venison stew, no veggies, mut fruit juice, whiskey, meat. I think that was it. Oh, we're thirsty again already? Jeez. All right, Heather, right?
Make yourself at home. Are you here for the responder training?
Yes. Yes, of course. That's what we're here for.
Then you're not alone. A lot of people come here because of that radio message the responders left. That's what brought me here too. At first, I was planning to just do the training and move on, but honestly, I kind of like it here. I really enjoy meeting all the people that pass through and hearing their stories. Wait a minute. Are you one of those people who was in Vault 76?
You've got a good eye. What gave it away, lady? Hey, say mutation?
To be honest, you really don't have the look and feel of someone who spent their life out here in the wilds. The other people I've met from Vault 76 seemed a little more... how to put it? Wide-eyed. Inexperienced. Still figuring things out, you know? They also tend to look healthier, more well-fed, and their skin's not so rough and calloused.
Butt fruit. Right. So, let's see here. I need some supplies, and you're going to give them to me now. Let's see, mind if I ask you something? We're not gonna strong armor.
Go right ahead.
What's with the responder outfit?
I found it in one of the houses. It fits great, and it's really comfortable and pretty durable, too. I'd also be lying if I said it didn't have some sentimental value for me. I've admired the Responders ever since I first heard about them. What they stood for, helping people no matter what. That was really important.
You guys want me to say mute fruit? Just feels weird. There's no E. You know? Let's see here. So, tell me about yourself.
Me? There's not much to tell, really. I came in with Paige and the rest and stayed up at Foundation for a while. It was nice, but eventually I wanted to go my own way, you know? Get out and see some places I've never seen, figure out who I am. When I heard the message on the radio about Flatwoods, I was curious to meet the Responders, so I made my way here. I decided to stay here and see what else I could learn. That's pretty much my story.
Tell me about Paige.
He's the closest Foundation has to a leader, I guess.
Oh.
I never got to know him real well, but he always seemed like a decent guy. Honest, reliable, cares about the people, that kind of stuff.
It's just, when I see it, that's just like the first thing that comes to mind is mute fruit. There's something else I'd like to know.
Okay, what is it?
Right, Heather. Anything interesting about the area?
Yeah, there's a couple of places around here that qualify as interesting. At least to me. The Agricultural Research Center is infested with feral ghouls and homicidal robots. But you can find some good scrap in there if you're up to it. The New River Gorge Resort to the east is the same story. Maybe, minus the robots.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
So, we have to... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Guess what, guys? It is the Port-a-Diner time. Will today be the day that we actually get our special preserved pie? Well, let's find out. Shit. Nope. Not today. But we'll try again next time. You heard the NPCs in FF4 say it right.
Chloe's my pet.
Mute fright.
Or maybe I'm
mute
hers.
fruit.
I'm not sure.
Purified water. Let's see what else we got here. Blamco mac and cheese. We got some 44 rounds. We're doing pretty good. All right. So we can actually self-register. Let's see. We came from here. So let's go ahead and self-register ourselves for the Responder organization. Check in here. All right. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. Okay. Welcome, Survivor. This program was developed to turn regular survivors into certified responder volunteers. As a volunteer, your job is to help others. And as responders is to help everybody, including you. So let's go ahead and register here. I am now the team leader. All right. We've entered our name. Zrostylz, the Responder. Welcome. Transferring course to the external hardware done. Report to Responder Keisha McDermott for further instructions. Okay. Okay, thirst things first. Did I say thirst things first? Locate Keisha McDermott. Optional search for her location in the system people directory. So, look at all of these people here. So we can try to make sure we found all their survivor stories too. I think we've listened to quite a few of them, but let's see here. McDermott, Keisha, I guess. Responder, researcher, hydrology and education. Last checked in 10/25/96, Flatwoods River, 3 Church Road. Monitoring water safety protocols in the Flatwoods, conducting ongoing hydrology experiments. Okay. Let's see. All right. Quest started. Thirst things first. Search for Keisha along the nearby river. Become a volunteer responder by completing basic training courses. All right. So this is actually going to. This is going to kick us off with the... So you got some like kind of parallel courses that are happening at the same time. You got the main story quest, which happens to follow the Overseer's journey as she comes out of Vault 76 and basically has been charged with trying to get back into the nuclear silos that are somewhere around here. And then you have like this other side story that we just started right here with the Responders. And this actually gets us into the story that deals with the Scorched. And we will learn all about them as we go and progress along this from what I remember. It is is really good, kind of how they did this. I'm excited to be able to go back and do this again, but the first time I did it, I didn't kind of take my time through it, I guess you would say. Like, I will say I didn't rush through it, but we didn't, there's a lot that I think we can probably relearn here. So there's a lot of, like, for instance, all the survivor stories. I didn't see those the first time. I don't think I really recall seeing a lot of them, actually. So what's in here? Boiled water. We'll take it. Okay, so we got a couple holotips we got to listen to next time. Anya's holotape? I don't remember that one. Let's see here. So I know I have Tabitha, Dasa, and then there was the Confessions of an Addict that I was going to listen to as well. Let me go check something really quick before. Let's see what this is right here. Responders database. Login. Guest account. Welcome guest. Flatwoods responders services are currently offline. Please use the volunteer bot if you need assistance. Print newsletter. Guest access accepted. Printing. Requests. Mother of God. Okay, hold on a sec. When responders return to Flatwoods soon, we will process your request. Stay nearby and use the provided emergency supplies and robots. New patient, Metals. Did you play the Who Goes There? John, before I log out for the night, I'm going to play that. I'm gonna do my outro and then I'm gonna play that. That way, it's just kind of something that people can listen to if they want, and then I'll end the stream after that. Transcript from the volunteer bot records. Everything hurts. Literally everything. I don't even know what happened. I turned into the radio station and I heard about this place, but nobody here knows where you all went off to. They're all dead. Mikey Eddles. Okay. New patient, Chris. I was running and I broke all of my toes, and my nose won't stop running from the top of everything. I was getting attacked by some horribly messed up person, and I started feeling sick. I think he died. His skin was on fire, and I just kept running, and that's when I broke my toes. I'm just going to lie down a bit. I just feel bad. I think this person was turning into a feral or something like that. Okay. Comment from Metals. Transcript from the volunteer bot records. Yep. That guy who signed in yesterday with the sniffles and the broken toes just died, I guess. He turned to me and said, maybe I ate something bad, and then that was it. I'll bury him out in the back, and this ain't my job, but you're welcome. So Metals over here holding down the fort. He's like, man, this guy with the broken toes, dude, he's gone. Let's see, Colin. I figured that I could get some training here from professionals. The survival tape training. I'm going to work with the volunteer responder program. I heard if you get access, you get a bunch of rations and rugged survival equipment, so I'm going to do that. Holy cow. Okay, let's see here. So that was the first one, Cole. New patient, Mike. I used to be a member of a bunker to the east. We had plenty of food and water, or so I thought. People got nervous. There was a fight, and anyway, I left. But I don't have any supplies, so I heard about this place on the radio, so I'm here, just here to trade, really. Okay, that was Mike Colin. That guy who just signed in the book took some supplies and then left some other supplies in trade. He took most of the water and food, though, and he said he was going to some asylum somewhere where he would need it more. But then he left us with some armor, so that's good, I guess. Okay, Colin, Dr. Venn. I had been eating nothing but Blamco, mac and cheese, sugar bombs, and instant mash with Nuka-Colas for years, and even before the bombs, but then lately it seems to give me the shakes. I'm a doctor, though, a doctor of philosophy, not medicine. So I came here to see if anyone could tell me if there's something that I could take for the stomach aches and the shakes. Clark, you're asking, what are the crowns? Because apparently it's something new that YouTube added, and it says it's supposed to Clark, I don't know why you're not on here, actually, because you get XP. Let's see, this is what it says. What is the leadership? It's a place for fans to stand out to the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. So how do you get to the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP, and here's how you do it. You send live chat messages, or you send super chats and stickers. Got it. Okay, so that's apparently what it is. Okay. Comment from Dr. Venn. Sending in some feedback on the robot. It's out of all the supplies, and I've been grabbing supplies from the nearby houses in town, so there's enough for most of us, but the robots need to be refilled. Okay. Let's see, we got Brad. Constant headaches. I was trying to survive up near that old Vault-Tec vault. Had a nice shack by a pond. Even made my own liquor, and things were fine, but then I got attacked by a bunch of giant bugs, and now my head is killing me. Just where is everyone anyways? And then, let's see here. Comment from Dr. Venn. It seems like the responders should have communicated with this outpost by now. Colin is now a volunteer responder, and he found some resources using the database. He found info in the database that showed us here where the responders are now, so we're going to go find them. Okay. Considering I haven't seen, like, Dr. Venn or any of these people, I'm not too sure, like, where that was. So, can we go talk to this bot? I'm curious what he has to say.
Equipment contaminated. Assistance required. Equipment contaminated. Assistance required.
Can I trade with them? Man, he's got a lot of stuff, doesn't he? Oh wow, look at all these plans that he has. Holy cow. 44 revolver, 10 mil. Let's see, a baseball bat, baton, boxing glove. Oh, he's got heavy leather. Oh, those arms, legs, torso.
Required.
How much caps do I have? 1,000 caps? Bro. Good lord. Pocketed. He's got sturdy stuff too. Sturdy leather torso, sturdy leather legs, sturdy leather arms.
Contaminated. Assistance required.
And these are the ones that are known. This is what I love about the game too, is it actually tells you which ones are known versus unknown. And if I remember right, when the game first launched, it didn't have a known versus unknown, so you had to go through and kind of see if you knew it. One of the guys that I watched play this game, not when it released, but like, you know, when I got into 76, I started watching a dude. I wanted to see what the game was like upon release, and that was one of the things I had noticed, was like, oh wow, the plan doesn't actually say whether you knew it or not, you know.
Contaminated. Assistance required.
Let me see if I can sell some C.A.M.s, because I don't. Let's see here. Cures diseases and lower diseases chance. I'll hold on to those, but let's go ahead and get rid of the mentats. We'll get rid of the blood packs. The buff out.
Contaminated. Buff
tats.
Required.
Oops. The mentats. Okay, medics. Okay, Radaway diluted. We'll get rid of those. Radix diluted. Get rid of that. Alright, so we are now up to...
Equipment contaminated. Assistance required.
Did I not get any of those caps? 10,084? The fuck? Was I selling shit to him and didn't get any caps?
Equipment contaminated. Assistance required.
I want to try something really quick. Let me sell one Radaway. Oh, I guess I was getting caps. Okay. It just didn't seem like it. I got so few of them. Okay.
Required.
Uh-oh, we're hungry. We are hungry. Do I got any food? Ah, that's alright. We're about ready. It's okay. Alright, so we have, let's see, what do we have on the quest list right now? We have... Let's go ahead and turn that off. Side quest. Main quest. Okay, so we got things first. We will work on this one. I was totally bamboozled. We will work on this one next time. So we're working on the responder quest line. Actually, how far? Hold on a second. How far away am I from? So search for Keisha, and then this is where the Amy's terminal password is. You know what I might do, actually, because this is a daily side quest, I think I'm going to come here next time, because all we gotta do is come down here, follow the road, and then boom, we're there. just so we can get that one out of the way, and then I'll probably come back and start the Responders quest line so we can kind of work through that one as we go along. And then there is the Overseer's holotape that I still need to go pick up. It's here in Flatwoods. I will not forget to pick that up, but we'll kind of listen to those as we go along from location to location. We will wait to come over here to the Overseer's home and talk to her for at least a little bit, and then we'll go kind of talk to her, but I'm just going to kind of like do that one out. So I am going to go ahead and get ready to end it here. I am going to play that one holotape before I do my outro. But yeah, so a lot of lore here. Next time we start, we'll go through some of these survivor stories that I did not get through, but a ton of world building that's going on here. So really, really good. I'm excited to be back in this game. So next Friday, I know it seems like a long time, but we'll pop back into Fallout 76. So anyways, I appreciate you all. I'm just gonna kind of go quiet here and play this one, but I hope you all have a wonderful night. Okay, thanks again for watching.
Tonight, we bring you the final chapter of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods. In the last episode, Pioneer Scout Fred Fisher met a curious girl named Sally while hiding in the dark. But, as it turned out, they weren't alone.
There are other people here?
Yeah, they probably just went to get more food. They'll be back soon enough. You can wait with me, and they'll give you food too. You just have to do what they want.
What do you mean?
When they want to play games with you.
Games? What kind of games?
I'm still learning the rules. Mostly, they're kind of boring, and only hurt when they use the needles.
Needles?
Yeah, you know, like at the doctor.
This doesn't sound like any game I know. It sounds downright awful, and these people sound really bad. We have to get out of here.
No, stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put.
Okay, stop screaming. Ah, the light, it's so bright.
That's where they come in to bring food, or when it's time to play.
Sally, what's that helmet thing you're wearing? It looks like it's screwed into your head.
Time to play. Time to play.
Sally,
Time
what's wrong?
to
Why are you acting like that?
Time to play.
I see them now.
Time to
They aren't human at all.
time to
No, stop! Let me go! Sally, help me! I don't want to play! I don't want to play any games! No!
Fred Fisher was found days later, wandering by the river outside Flatwoods. He was disoriented, but unharmed, save for 2 small wounds on each temple. To this day, Fred is convinced his strange encounter was real, and even continues to search high and low for a missing girl named Sally, whom he swears he met. So I leave it to you to decide, dear listeners. Was this simply the wild imagination of a frightened boy lost in the woods? Or was Fred Fisher in fact abducted by brainwashing aliens from outer space? Be sure to tune in next week for another thrilling chapter of Tales from the West Virginia Hills.
Well, that was quite creepy. But anyways, all right. Good night, all. We'll catch you later.